Hey guys, so I'm out at the Snake River again today, and we're going to be digging in some bedrock holes and looking for some gold. So let's go ahead and head over to the bedrock. Okay, so I'm over where there's a whole bunch of bedrock, and everywhere around you see these little holes where rock has gotten stuck somewhere and just spun around and drilled a hole for probably a couple thousand years. Now I've done some test panning over here, and I found there's a hole over there that we're gonna go and we're gonna finish digging it out. And it was giving me probably the most gold I found per pan ever. So we're gonna go ahead and finish clearing out that hole today. Okay, so this is the hole that I started clearing out a couple weeks ago, and it looks like it's filled up with a little bit more dirt and stuff, but we're gonna go ahead and do a test pan and kind of show you what we're expecting as we go. And as we get deeper, the gold keeps on getting better. Okay, now that we've got a full pan, let's go pan it out and see what we've got. Okay, so this might be kind of hard to show you because of the glare, but we've got, I think I counted 12 to 15 specks in there, which is about 3 times as much as I've found anywhere else. So we're gonna keep on digging that hole out and see how much we can find. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I just about crapped myself when I saw this second pan. Let me pan it down real quick and show you what we got, because it's crazy. Look at all that gold. We're talking probably 20 or 30 specks. That is the most gold I've ever found in a pan. That pretty much doubles or triples what we found the first pan, so let's keep on digging. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fill up a bucket and then I'll start panning material down. So let's go fill up a bucket. Okay, so I am running into a bit of a problem. I can't really reach my arms down there very well. Like, I'm getting at the max of my reach. So we're gonna just reach as far as we can today, see what we can get, and then we're gonna go build a yabby pump, as the Australians call them, or like a bait pump. It's basically like a big old syringe that you suction stuff up with. And then we're gonna come back here on another video and see if we can get to the very bottom. Okay, real quick, I just wanted to show you how deep this thing really is. So this is solid bedrock, and it goes down all the way where I can stick my whole arm and my whole head in there. I can't even imagine how long it took for this hole to be created. It's freaking wild. I'm getting pretty close to the bottom, I think, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep on filling up the bucket, and then we'll just do it pan by pan and show you what we get. Okay, I've 100% reached the point where I can't reach the very bottom. So let me kind of show you what I've been doing. So down there, I can't reach, but I'm taking my shovel and I'm spinning it like a drill. And then I'm kind of scooping it up onto this ledge over here that I can actually reach. And it just keeps on going down and down and down. I don't know how deep this thing goes, but I think we're getting to the bottom. Who knows? Okay, so I've reached the point where my shovel will no longer fit down in there. So I would scoop things out, put it in there, but now my shovel can't even scoop things out. And there's still some material in there, but that's about as clean as I can get it. My bucket is about 3/4 of the way full. So let's go ahead, take that over to the water and pan it out. That bucket weighed probably about 60 pounds. And it's only 3/4 of the way full. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the first pan, show you the gold we got from the first pan, and then I'll just show you the gold after each consecutive pan, and then I'll show you what we have all together. So let's go ahead and do our first pan. Okay, so you can see there's some gold up there. It's not as much as that second pan, but also this whole pan is basically full of black sands, and I'm having a real hard time getting this gold to come out. So I might just suck up almost everything with my snuffer bottle and clean it up at home with a magnet. So let's go ahead and keep panning and see what we get. Okay, so I just got all of my black sand and my concentrates sucked up in my snuffer bottle, and we're gonna head home and clean this up so we can actually see what gold we got. But real quick, I want to kind of describe this area. Okay, so there's that hole we were working, but if you were noticing, there's a hole there, there's an even bigger hole there, there's a big hole over there, there's a big hole over there, big hole over there, big hole over there. Pretty much all along all of this bedrock, there's huge holes like the one we were digging in. And if this gave me a decent amount of gold, because I'm not quite sure yet, because there's so much black sand, I need to clean it up. But we've got a whole bunch of places we can go to find some gold. So let's head home, clean this up, and see what we got. Okay, so I've got all of the stuff from our snuffer bottle poured into this cleanup pan, and you can see we've got a pretty good amount of gold, but there's still a whole bunch hiding in this black sand, so it's gonna take me a while to clean it up. But I did get a magnet, so what I'm gonna do is get as much out before using a magnet, and then I'll use a magnet to clean out the black sands, and then I will get what's left over. So let's go ahead and suck this stuff up in a snuffer bottle, swoosh it around a couple more times, get as much out as we can, and then we will run the magnet over the black sands and see what other gold we can find in there. Okay, so this was the results we got after we cleaned up most of the black sand. You can still see there's a little bit in there, but we got most of them out. And I think I'm gonna do something different this time. Instead of putting it in a vial, I'm just gonna suck it back up with the snuffer bottle, and I'm just gonna keep on building my collection until I've got enough to melt down into a little bead. So we're just gonna put this in the snuffer bottle and call it good. Okay, well I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I had a lot of fun. It's definitely the most gold I've found, and I think that was only maybe like 9 pans worth of material, if that. So that was pretty good, about a couple hundred specks in that pan. But
I did go back and test my tailings, and I did lose quite a bit of gold. I did, I think, 3 pans of my tailings, and I got probably 30 specks, so that's about 10 specks per pan. So I definitely lost quite a bit with how many black sands there were in there. So I got to get better at my panning technique. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Give me some tips for panning with black sands, because I'm having a real hard time. I keep on losing a lot of gold. And let me know what you guys want to see next, and I will see you next time.